guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get right into this video. So today we are trying the Makartt build your own polygel kit. I love the idea of being able to create your own polygel kits, so let's just get right into this. Everything you get just basically comes in this box, but everything itself is like individually boxed. So here is what you get. You first get a polygel brush. You get the top coat and base coat like little kit, so you get matte top coat, and base coat. And you get the 4 different polygels of your choice. So the first color that I picked is called Assam, and I really wanted like a very neutral nude, but unfortunately this color doesn't really match my skin tone that well, so I don't use it in this video. The next color I chose is Mint. Next is called Flamingo. And the last color I chose is this blue. So here are all the colors I picked. I really wanted like a colorful nail set, and it kind of took me a while to like figure out which colors I wanted because I also had to think of the nail set I wanted to do in my head. We're just going to be using the mint, pink, and blue today, and we're also going to need some Mia Secret blooming gel and also some gel polishes. I just picked the gel polishes that matched the colors of the polygels, but I do make the gel polishes darker. So let's just get right into this nail set. Here are my natural nails. They look a little bit rough, so we're just going to fix that really quick. We're just going to start off by pushing back the cuticles, and then we're just going to be taking my nail clippers and I'm just going to be trimming down my nails. Then I'm going to be smoothing out the free edge with my hand file, and then I'm going to be taking this circular drill bit and I'm just going to work that around the cuticle area. Now I'm taking my cuticle scissors and I'm just going to be trimming off that excess dead skin. And then I'm going to be taking my fine grit sanding band and I'm going to be removing the shine from all the nails. Next, I just got these not polished nail tips and I'm going to be sizing them out. But before we glue them on, I'm just going to be adding a like protective base to my nails, also kind of a peel off base coat. I just added some cuticle oil to my nails, rub that in, and then I'm going to be adding a layer of top coat on all the nails. This just kind of like protects the base of my nails and also works as a peel off base coat, but it's a stronger peel off base coat so the nails just don't pop off like randomly. So now we're going to be gluing on the nail tips using my KDS glue. So here are how the nail tips look, and I'm just going to be taking my tip cutters and cutting down the nails to the length that I want. And then I'm going to be reshaping the nail tips just a little bit, and then I'm going to be taking my fine grit sanding band once again and removing the shine from all the nail tips. Alright, next things next is the base coat. I'm just going to be adding a layer of base coat on all the nails. Once all the base coat is applied, we're just going to be getting into the polygel now. I'm going to be taking some 91% isopropyl alcohol and putting that in my damping dish. And then I'm going to be applying the neon pink color on the tip of my pointer fingernail because we are doing ombre nails, so you always want to start at the tip of the nail when doing ombre. I just added a bead of that to the tip of the nail, and I want this layer to be really thin because we're going to have to encapsulate after, so I don't want the nails to be too thick. So yeah, just making this layer as thin as can be, but also not too thin or else like the polygel is going to be really see-through. I'm just going to be smoothing out the nail. I like to start off by covering the whole nail with the polygel, and then I smooth out the edges of the nail, and then I smooth out like the free edge of the nail, and then I like to smooth over the surface of the nail the best I can. So now I'm going to be wiping off that sticky layer from the nails, and then I'm going to be taking that Mia Secret blooming gel and just adding a layer of that over the pink. And then I'm going to be taking this darker pink gel polish. I just mixed the dark red and that neon pink gel polish. And then I just got this darker pink, which is exactly what I wanted. And then I'm just taking my dotting tool and just kind of adding this like gel polish in this pattern on the nail. And this is going to be creating that crocodile print nail art that's like trending right now. I've seen this nail art all over the place and I just really wanted to try it so bad. I got this blooming gel from Amazon, the Mia Secret one. It said it was going to take a long time to get here, but actually it only took I think like 3 or 4 days, so that was really good. I was expecting to wait more than a week, but it actually got here really quick. And this blooming gel makes the gel polish spread a lot, so it kind of took me a little bit of getting used to, so I had to do a couple of attempts. Honestly, it's really fun to do, so I didn't even mind having to redo it because it was just fun to do. I found that you have to kind of work a little bit quicker with this blooming gel because the gel polish is going to spread way too quickly towards the edges, but you still want to add that gel polish on the edges of the nail, you know what I mean? Yeah, you kind of have to work a little bit quicker. I'm basically going to be finishing off this pointer fingernail because I like to make sure that the nail design is going to look good before I do it on all the nails. But I already knew it was going to look good because that crocodile print just looks so cool. I'm just taking this nude polygel from Makartt. It's called Pretty Please. And I'm just going to be adding a bead of that near the cuticle area. And then I'm going to be blending that up into the rest of the nail to create the ombre. Alright, and on to the rest of the nails. I'm just doing the tips of all the nails. The next color I'm going in with is this mint color, which I really love this color. I think it's just so beautiful. I'm just adding that color on the tip of my nail, and I'm just going to smooth it out like I did the last nail. And remember, we want to make the tip of these nails like really thin, so I kind of do add a lot of polygel, but I spread the polygel out and take whatever I need to off of the nail. I'm going in with the blue color. I literally have this blue color on my other hand. When I was choosing these polygel colors, I was really trying to like think of what colors would work really nicely together. So I already used this blue color before, but I wanted it to be in this kit. So if you don't have like the blue polygels already, like you would choose this color in this kit, you know? So yeah, I just chose these colors as if I didn't have any of my other polygels. So I decided to use this purple color as well on this nail set because I didn't know which color to repeat on the pinky nail. I only had the mint, pink, and the blue. I was thinking that this purple would look so cute with them, so I just had to do the purple too. I would say when you're creating your own polygel kit, if you want to recreate this set, to instead of getting the Assam color, like that grayish nude, to get this purple color instead. And I would say if you didn't want to do ombre, just make the whole nail just one color. And then on the thumbnail, I'm just going to be using the mint color once again. So now we gotta get making these gel polish colors, because some of the gel polish colors are too similar to the polygel color, and then when I do the crocodile print they just blend in, so I don't want that. I want the gel polish to be a little bit darker than the actual polygel. So I'm creating this green color. I'm just using this really light green with some neon green, and then I mixed that up and then realized it just wasn't dark enough as well. So then I added some dark blue to that. So now I'm going to be using that Mia Secret blooming gel once again, and then adding on that gel polish. You can also do this design with base coat. I did test it and it does work. It doesn't spread as much as if you were to use the blooming gel. So if you don't want to spend money on blooming gel, just use base coat. It literally works the same, just doesn't spread as much. So you might have to wait for it to spread a little bit. So onto the blue nail. This dark blue was just a little bit too dark for what I wanted, so I went ahead and mixed in some white, and then it created this perfect dark blue that I wanted. And then I'm going in with that blooming gel once again, and then just adding that crocodile print as well. I used the small end of my dotting tool because when I used the bigger end of my dotting tool, it just didn't like work out. It just wasn't as precise as I needed it to be, so I used the smaller end of my dotting tool because to me it would like make more sense to use the bigger end of the dotting tool, you know what I mean? But no, it just didn't work out. So I had this purple gel polish and I just tried that color out first to see if it was like dark enough for the nail. So I'm just going to be adding the blooming gel, and then I'm going to be adding on that purple gel polish. As you can see, like when it's not dark enough, it just blends in too much and it just doesn't look right. Like you can barely tell it's there. So I went ahead and wiped that off. So I mixed in a dark purple and kind of like a pinkish dark purple, and I just mixed all those together, and that was a much better gel polish color. Alright, and here is how the nail turned out. We're just going to move on to the thumbnail. I'm just basically repeating what I did on the other mint green nail, just adding that to gel polish as well. Okay, now we're just going to finish off all the ombres on these nails. I'm just taking this nude color and adding a bead near the cuticle area, and then I'm going to be smoothing that out. I'm just going to get this polygel as close to the cuticle area as I can, but not touching my skin. And then I'm going to be dragging that excess polygel like down the nail to make an ombre. And then I just continued that same thing on the rest of the nails. So once all the ombres are done, we're going to have to encapsulate because we did do that croc print design, and also because these nails are ombres, so we have to encapsulate so that when we file, we don't file off that croc print, and also so that we don't ruin that ombre that we made. I just took a bead of this Makartt clear polygel and just, yeah, put that all over the nail and smooth it out. And then I'm just going to repeat that same thing on the rest of the nails. Let me know in the comments what colors you would pick if you were to create your own polygel kit, and like what design you would do with them. And also let me know which one of these colors on this nail set is your favorite. I think my favorite is probably the pink. I just think it looks so good. Okay, so once all the polygel is applied, we're just gonna have to reshape these nails. I'm using my Makartt dust collector and my hand file, and yeah, we're just gonna get reshaping. So if you guys are interested in this Makartt polygel kit, I definitely recommend it because it's like something that I haven't seen before. It's a create your own polygel kit. You get to choose all your polygels that you want, so you're not just stuck with a kit that has maybe one color you want or two colors you want but you don't want the other ones. You can pick exactly what you like, which I really like that. All the information for this build your own polygel kit will be in the description. You can use the code nailsbyvic on the Makartt website for 15% off your order. Like always, Makartt polygels are very good quality, so they're like perfect thickness, perfect consistency. Makartt polygel is one of my favorites, and I just highly recommend this kit. Alright, so after the nails have been shaped, here are how they are looking. And I'm just going to wipe off all that dust with some isopropyl alcohol. And then I'm going to be adding some nail gems on. So we're just going to be adding a simple gem look on this nail set. So after the gems are applied, we're just going to have to finish this nail set off with some top coat. And then we're just going to be adding some cuticle oil. And here are how the nails turned out. Let me know what you guys think of this nail set in the comments. I love this nail set. It's probably my new favorite set. I just think the crocodile print is just so I don't know, it's interesting, it's fun, and I love doing that nail art. Like, it was fun to do it. Like, I didn't care if I had to scrape it all off because I didn't like it. Like, I would do it over and over again because it was satisfying and it was fun to do. So don't be mad if I do another crocodile print nail set. And I definitely recommend you guys to try this nail art. If you want the blooming gel, I got it on Amazon. It's in the description, or you can just use base coat. Once again, if you guys are interested in this Makartt build your own polygel kit, I highly recommend. I love the idea of like creating your own polygel kit because sometimes the polygel kits just don't have exactly what you want, but here you can get exactly what you want. So all the information for that will be in the description. Once again, use the code nailsbyvic for 15% off your order. Thank you so much, Makartt, for sending me this polygel kit. I just had so much fun using it. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!